How I survived the first few months of having Irish twins. For those of you that don't know, Irish twins are having two children less than a year apart. My two oldest girls, Kennedy and Jordan, are 11 months apart. I will say that the first few months are actually the hardest, especially postpartum, again, trying to heal, but you're also trying to adjust to having not one, but two babies. There were a few things in the beginning that was really difficult for me. One of them being was keeping the oldest, my 11-month-old, away from the newborn. At that age, they just don't know to be soft. They can't comprehend it. So I felt like I always had to try to protect the newborn and could never turn my back. One thing I did to make that a little easier for myself is I bought a pack and play and I just kept it set up in the living room constantly. So instead of setting the baby down on a blanket on the floor, I would always put the baby in the pack and play so that there was no chance that older sister could get her. The second thing that might be kind of controversial was breastfeeding. Breastfeeding was so hard for me. I was trying to breastfeed my newborn, but I would always have my 11-month-old crawl to my legs, to my knees, and just sit there and cry. And not just like cry, but like scream. Like she wanted to be held, she wanted to be a part of it. And like when my husband was at work or school, like there was nothing I could do to stop the screaming. For my own mental health, I actually stopped breastfeeding my newborn very early. We only made it just shy of 2 months. There's big feelings when it comes to breastfeeding. For me, it was the best to just stop breastfeeding the baby altogether, and I switched her straight over to formula, and that helped me so much. Last thing that was hard for me with Irish twins was the nighttime schedule. Because I switched over to formula, it changed everything for me in the evening. My husband could now help with feedings through the night because she was being bottle fed and not breastfed. Those first few months are really tricky to try to like figure out your schedule, your routines. While you're figuring out your schedule and routines, one piece of advice I would have, invest in a good double stroller because getting out of the house is crucial. Getting out of the house with two babies is the last thing you want to do. Go for a walk. Just strap them into the double stroller and go for a walk. It is life-saving. I know I just said quite a few things that are going to be like overwhelming and might scare you, and I'm not here to gaslight you. Having Irish twins is hard, but it is so fun. Once you get a routine, once you kind of figure out the schedule, you're going to love it. Good luck to you, Mama. I'm excited for you. Congratulations. If anybody else has any other questions, please drop them in the comments, and I'm happy to answer anything that I can.